from Yaqi, the Ghost 316 stainless steel safety razor. It sports a 1.10 millimeter blade gap. I've got 2 days worth of beard growth. We're going to build a lather and we're going to have a shave coming up next. Hi YouTubers and my chambers everywhere, it's SparkWithGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Hey, we've got a brand new safety razor in the shaved end, courtesy of Grace Chen and everyone at Yaqi. Here it is right now. This is the 316 stainless steel Yaqi Ghost safety razor. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely love the pattern that is on that top cap and throughout the handle here. Boy, this is great. I love the ringlets on the neck here and also towards the end of the base here. Just affords a great grip. Combination of a matte finish plus all that great kind of, I guess you could say kind of like a carving, like a wood grain kind of a thing. Really terrific. Has a really nice vintage vibe to it. Really terrific. And again, affords a beautiful grip. Nice weight. We're going to put the specs on screen so you can check it out. A 1.10 millimeter blade gap. We've got 2 days worth of beard growth, so we're going to have a shave with this. And we're also going to use the Squad from Yaqi. This shave soap, I got some hot water sitting on top of it right now. And we also have our Yaqi shaving bowl. Got some hot water in there. We're going to also, I've done my pre-shave wash with the Cube 2.0, but we're going to use a Billy Jealousy Hydroplane shave cream as our pre-shave. So we're going to use that. But I think that's what we got going here. Oh, we also have the Yaqi Caramel Cat's Whisker shaving brush, 26 millimeter synthetic knot. Beautiful handle. That's soaking in the sink right now. So that's what we got going on. So let's go ahead and dump this hot water out of the shaving bowl. Let's dump the hot water off of the shaving tub there. You can see it's a brand new tub. It's a marvelous scent. We'll put the scent profile on screen for you. That is really nice. And here is my Caramel Cat's Whisker shaving brush. And we're going to go ahead and load this brush up and build this lather. And again, I did my pre-shave wash with the Cube 2.0, but we're going to go with a different pre-shave. Want a little extra slickness. These shave soaps are plenty slick, but I want a little more slickness because of the 1.10 millimeter blade gap. We're going to be talking about that as we do the shave. Oh, also, I'm going to be using a Persona Red razor blade. Boy, I really like these blades a lot. You've probably seen me using these in a lot of reviews lately. They're just really wonderful. Okay, I think that's got a good brush load there. I got a little bit of cream building up on the inner rim there of the tub, and that tells me that I think we're good to go. So there's you can see that cream building up on the inner rim there. There's the brush load right there. Well, that's slick. That's very slick. Here's the shaving bowl, Yaqi shaving bowl right there. And we're going to go ahead and build this lather. It's a 26 millimeter shaving brush knot. And really like the shape of the handle and the coin in the bottom. Check that out. Yeah, just a great shaving brush. Love the color scheme of it. Really terrific. But this Yaqi 316 stainless steel Ghost razor is marvelous. We've featured the other Ghost razors on the channel. The aluminum version, which is a 0.7 millimeter or 0.70 millimeter blade gap, as well as their titanium version, which is 0.70 millimeter blade gap. They're just marvelous razors. So we're going to kind of compare this one to the shaves we've had with the others. And again, look at this lather. These Yaqi shave soaps, which are being made in collaboration with Master Soap Creations, just lather a treat. And they really just develop a really wonderful lather. This is a good lather. This is a good lather. Check that out. Boy, we got, oh yeah, that's got it. Check that out. Boom, lather. Check that out. Look how quick that was. My gosh, and I should have more than enough here for 3 passes, 2 passes and a touch-up, that sort of thing. So let me wet the face, and we'll put some of this Billy Jealousy Hydroplane Shave Cream on as our pre-shave. There it is right there. And we're going to use about that much right there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's great. Has a nice citrus scent, but it's not going to get in the way of the scent profile of the squad. Okay, that's what we want right there. Maybe a little more water on the fingers and hands. Yeah, but I can feel that beard growth there. And boy, glad I got the little the extra layer of protection in the pre-shave, which is what you want with just about any shave soap, shave cream. But I gotta be honest, these shave soaps from Yaqi are very, very good. They are great, and the lathers they make are wonderful. And again, some really, really nice, silky feeling to the face, to the skin. And again, look, you can just kind of build that cushion up by just building on that, layering on that lather. Look at that. And I got 2 days worth of beard growth. And look at that coverage, and look how quickly this brush laid down that lather. My gosh, that's marvelous. Okay. There you go. Marvelous. Really, really terrific. All right. Let me just wipe off my hands here, and we're going to get our Persona Red razor blade. They say stainless steel on the outer package, but they're really platinum chrome. So, like them a lot. They're very, very smooth blade. Okay, so here's the blade right here. I'm going to open that up like that. Oh, that one's coming out a little more easily than some of the previous Persona blades that I've opened up. There's the blade right there. Let me just set that down where I can get to it. Right there. And here's our razor. Beautiful heft on this razor. And they also included a little O-ring here. Their O-rings are a little thinner than most. I'm going to set that right there. Don't forget that. Okay, so here you go. This is a tab and slot configuration. Some slots right there in the base plate that go all the way through, and tabs and a post right there on the cap. I said post, and I got a little shaving cream. I don't think it hit the lens. I think we're okay. All right, so let me get the blade here. My apologies. Let me get the cap here and the blade. Just put that in there, and that little bit of glue popped out. That's good. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we're in there like that. Okay, so now the blade is seated in there. Okay, and here is the base plate. Fits in very, very nicely. Everything lines up beautifully. Here's my O-ring right here. Okay, and here is my handle. Check out this handle. Look at that handle. The carving that's in there, and just marvelous. Right there in the middle of it. Oh, just terrific. Really affords a nice grip. And just beautiful heft, beautiful feel to it. All right, balance and alignment are spot on. Okay, and the end tabs are enclosed in the razor head. Boy, that's a big plus. We're going to heat this up under some hot water. Oh, before I go any further, I want to show you, I happen to also get the Yaqi razor stand from AliExpress. And that fits in there very, very nicely. So any of the Yaqi razors that you have that little hole in the base. They'll fit very, very nicely on this stand. Check that out. Yeah, that's terrific. All right, so let's heat this up under some hot water. All righty. Oh yeah, that's nice and hot. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Okay, I don't know what kind of engineering they did with this razor. It's genius because this is very, very smooth. It's not at all harsh at all. This is great, and because of the shape of that razor head, you can find the angle of approach incredibly easy. Well, that's nice. And again, the protection from the lather is such that there's no pinching or biting at the bottom of the shave stroke on the neck. Got a little bit of a blemish or something going on there. And the lather and the razor just skipped right over very nicely. Boy, that's very comfortable. Boy, the shape of this razor head allows you to get right up under the nostril. I mean, really precise. Oh, yeah. You pair that maneuverability with the residual slickness from the Squad, the Yaqi shave soap. It's terrific. It really is. Wow, that's great. And I always like to try to get those little extra longer hairs that kind of straggle over the upper lip. And want to take care of those. All right. First pass done. Let's rinse. That's a nice first pass. I'm probably just stepping in the doorway for being for a socially acceptable shave. Yeah, just stepping in the doorway for socially acceptable shave territory. Really, that was really nice. Very smooth and comfortable. Wow, I'm thinking maybe the blade exposure isn't as great, which maybe offsets that blade gap. That's just a guess on my part because it was very smooth and comfortable. But boy, oh boy, there's some nice efficiency there, and there's some good, smooth blade feel at play there. Now, I am using a coated blade. It's platinum chrome plated and platinum chrome coated. I like those kinds of blades because they, for me, they smooth out my shave, and I think that's coming into play as well. And as I say, the Persona Red has just been wonderful. I really like those a lot. So we're gonna have to change it up here pretty soon on future shaving reviews, just to kind of mix things up. But look at that lather. Look at that lather. I got plenty in the bowl and more than enough on the brush. Matter of fact, scraping it off like this, you can see I've got so much there. My gosh, that's wonderful. All right, we're going to set that there like that. We're going to get our razor here, and we're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grate. Well, that's really nice and smooth. Some great, great positive blade feel there. No tugging, no pulling at all. And the handle, very nice. You know, I'm not choking up on it when I go, when I'm on the left side of my face here going this way. But, sorry, I see a little bit of lather on top of my lens there. I sure hope it didn't hit the lens. This little indentation here on the handle with that pattern carved in there really gives me a nice grip. Really affords me some nice control. And then of course I can choke up here. I would say I got probably 98% of everything on the upper lip. I'll just do a little bit here. Wow, that was marvelous. And again, this little blemish here, whatever that is, not aggravated at all. All right, second pass done. Second pass done. Let's rinse. This shave is done. Man, that second pass definitely was the money pass. Boy, that is nice. Okay, we're going to do our final rinse routine. Cold water rinse, warm water rinse, and then cold water rinse, warm water rinse, and then I'll see you on the other side for the alum block, so hang in there with me. Wow. Ice cold water coming out of the pipes. My gosh. Oh, boy. That was a great rinse routine. That cold water rinse was just awesome. All right. Okay. Let me get that. I got things falling around here. All right. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous shave. Wow. That was fantastic. Man, that's good. This is going to be a BBS finish. No kidding. Here's the alum block right here. Solid alum block from Phoenix Shaving. We're going to go ahead and run this under some cold, cold, cold water. And then let's see what kind of feedback we get. This will tell the tale. Here we go. Well, that is as cool and smooth and crisp as an ice cube. Boy, that's great. There's no stinging. There's no zinging. A little bit of bracing from the alum block. Man, is that good. Wow, that is great. Boy, that felt great. I am really, really surprised by this razor. This is just marvelous. Again, they tell me, Grace Chen and the folks at Yaqi tell me that this razor has a 1.10 millimeter blade gap, and it is smooth and mild and comfortable. There's the dry dock. There's the alum block. We'll let the air in the room do the rest of the work. That was just really, really wonderful. I did splash, but I splashed into the soap tub. The shave bowl was out of the way. So you can see here, I'm going to have to remember to put this shave bowl in the area where I had it so it'll be out of the way of splashing. So you can see here how wonderful this lather is. The Squad, oh, it's a beautiful scent. Really, really terrific. It's got a nice gentlemanly quality to it, but not overly so. It's not going to hit you over the head. Won't enter the room before you do. And these Yaqi shave soaps just lather beautifully. You saw how wonderfully and how quickly it lathered. And of course the caramel cat's whisker brush. Boy, this did a nice job in building a lather. 26 millimeter synthetic knot. So that was just great. Let's get a little bit of the aftershave here from the Squad right here. This is terrific. All right, right there. Can you see that? Okay. I'm looking at the back label while I'm holding it up in front of the camera here. I believe we have to shake these up. Let me just see here. Yeah, shake well. This has witch hazel in it and rose water, some other good stuff. Okay. So we don't need to use the Jimmy V method because there's no alcohol in this one. Some of these aftershave splashes have alcohol, some don't. I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to check again. No, I think these are all witch hazel. Yeah, they are all witch hazel. They're all alcohol free. All right. I'm confusing with another artisan. All right, here we go. Well, if we were to use the Jimmy V method, we would let that alcohol evaporate. There's no alcohol, just witch hazel, rose water, and some other great skin food ingredients. Here we go. Oh, that's great. Great moisturizing qualities. Wonderful scent. We'll put some upstairs here. Oh, man, that's great. Great shave. Really terrific. Like this one a lot. Man, oh man, this razor just did a marvelous job. Very surprising. I cannot believe how comfortable and smooth, and I guess you could say on the mild side, this razor is with a 1.10 millimeter blade gap. That's the amazing thing. Hang on, let me put this down here. Let me get this up here like this. That's the amazing thing. And again, it's got this great old world vintage vibe going on it because of the carving on the cap and on the handle. Great feel and heft to it. Just a terrific looking razor. Again, just performed beautifully, and you can see that razor head and how you can find that angle of approach so very easily. Look at that. No nicks, no cuts, no irritation. Now, again, I had a little blemish here, and it just skipped right over. Did not aggravate it at all. And boy, did I get a great shave. I mean, I got a really nice shave. I'm so impressed with this. 2 days worth of beard growth knocked down very easily. However, I think this could qualify as a daily driver. That's how smooth and comfortable it is. It really was a terrific, smooth, comfortable shave. And I just love the look of it. I love the heft. I love the handle design. Again, these terrific knurled ringlets on the neck and towards the end here. I guess you could call it the knob if you want to, right there at the end of the handle. And again, it has a hole there so you can drop it right into your Yaqi, on this side here, your Yaqi razor holder right there, the razor base. It's got that pin right there. It also has a nice soft base here as well. I mean, it's solid, but there's a nice soft texture there that looks great on your counter and won't slide around, and it just looks terrific. Ah, man, really a marvelous razor. So my thanks to Grace Chen and everyone at Yaqi for very kindly and generously sending along the Yaqi Ghost 316 stainless steel razor and allowing me to share with all the viewers. We'll have links below. This one was just launched, as I understand it. And again, give it a look because it delivered a really smooth, comfortable shave, even though the blade gap is getting up there. And then you know me, I like mild razors. And this came across as a very mild and efficient razor. Again, I'd say it could very well qualify as a daily driver for me. If your beard is a little more demanding than mine, you're going to love this razor, no doubt about it. I probably could have done a third pass just for the enjoyment of it. That's how comfortable the shave was. So there it is, the Yaqi Ghost 316 stainless steel razor. Again, thanks to Grace Chen and everyone at Yaqi. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel. Organizing, categorized, so you can find everything and it's that very easy. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Hang on, let me get the lid. Let me get the lid here. Let's wipe off that excess water. There it is, the Squad and the Yaqi 316 Stainless Steel Ghost razor. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.